Awesome. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Hmm.
Okay, awesome. So it's just a quick one. Um, I'm I haven't done too many gold keys in the past, so this will probably be my third one that I'll be presenting on. Um, but this gold key that I decided to create a presentation on is vision, and I think vision was um, the key that I did in week 6. So about 5 6 weeks ago, about a month or so ago. Um, what is a vision statement? In business, a vision statement basically just describes a long or short term goal for the business, and they're very, short and sweet, very simple, but they show a lot of ambition and drive behind, that short sentence or the couple words that you decide to use in your vision statement. So they don't contain any details or steps for achieving those goals, but at least you have some sort of a view of, what that end goal or what that destination is going to be for yourself or the company. A vision statement isn't only limited to business. Obviously, you can have vision statements for anything that you do in life, whether that be life in general or school, fitness goal, education goal, career goal, or what have you. A vision statement would be a great thing to use in terms of having sort of a view of what you want to be or what you want to achieve in the future and in the coming months or so. Um, why is a vision statement important? Obviously, there's thousands of reasons that could go into this, um, especially on a business perspective. But these are just the 4 things that I wanted to point out in general because these are the things that I kind of touched base on in the silver key that I did for vision. So the first one is it gives you a sense of direction. Obviously, when we travel from one place to another, we know where we're going to end up, and so we know that we have our smartphones now, our iPhones or what have you, and we can type in the destination, and it'll give us certain routes to take. um, Obviously there's a lot of routes that you could take to your final destination, but it's ultimately up to you and what you want to achieve on what route you would take, whether that be the long route or the short route, as long as you reach your destination. So yeah, it gives you a sense of direction. The um, second point I wanted to touch base on was it points out what you want to achieve. So obviously, when you think of a vision statement, you want to go, deep into thought about, what really is success to you, what really is achievement to you, and once you've kind of figured that out, that comes through and you manifest that. The third point is it gives you your why. Um, for me, I learned a whole deal about not really the importance of a what or how, but more so the why, or the drive behind why I want to achieve this vision or why I want to succeed in this area. And I know that for um, us as students, one of our whys for just being in school and wanting to educate ourselves is it could be to make our parents proud. It could be to achieve financial freedom. It could even just be because you want to keep a commandment that the Lord has given us to educate ourselves so that we can take it on to the next life. So knowing your why is very important, and that's what the vision statement embodies. The fourth point that I put up there is that it allows you to dream big and be ambitious. You don't want to limit yourself. You don't want to limit yourself to half of what you can potentially do or what you can potentially succeed. And so with the vision statement, it allows you to be whatever you want to be in the future. It allows you to do whatever you want to do in the future. And then you can go throughout those necessary steps in order to make that notion a reality. And so I put down manifestation there. Um, you're saying that you're going to do that thing. You're saying that this is going to happen in the allotted time that I've planned for. And when you start having that attitude and when you start dreaming big and being ambitious, you know it's it's going to be miraculous, and it's going to work wonders within you. And I've seen that in my own life, whether that be small or large. Also, there are always scales towards business or life in general. Either people are think you're gonna crazy for being lazy and just sitting around, or people think you're gonna be crazy for dreaming big. So either way, people still think you're gonna crazy. I'd rather go with the dream big rather than sit around and be lazy. So those were the 4 points that I decided to kind of touch base on in this quick presentation. Um, I do want to say that vision is very important, especially in a business sense. And we wouldn't be taking this class if it wasn't something that might have triggered our interest. Have you maybe decided on maybe being an entrepreneur or somebody that goes into business in the future?
So I'm minoring in entrepreneurship, but I for sure want to start my own business. Like I don't want to work for a company
Yeah.
as of now, but and I don't imagine that will change, but yeah, I'm pretty set on being an entrepreneur.
Nice, nice, awesome. So yeah, just with you, I know that's that's something that I've always been intrigued with, and it's always triggered my or it's always pulled on my interest strings to be able to be my own boss and be able to manage my time the way I want to. The real reason or the real vision for me is I want to be able to control my time. I want to be able to, if something were to happen at home, I wouldn't have to, tell somebody that I'm leaving. I can leave, and be able to control my time and spend time with my family and do things that matter most. So that's my vision, and I know that if we have visions, whether that be in business or even in life in general, it will make it so much easier to achieve what we want to achieve. And that's my short presentation. And I thank you so much for giving me your time to be able to present that short and simple, message through my presentation today.
That was so awesome. I loved it. Do you know what kind of business you want to start?
Um, so I do know that I want to go into the hospitality and tourism realm. But with the thing, with the way things have panned out for that industry in the past year or so, I'm looking into maybe, other things like engineering, construction. I do have my dad's brother's in Utah at the moment, and he runs a really, 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 really well-renowned um, construction and engineering company that does all the government projects there. So if that was something that I look into, I'd definitely bring him on as a mentor and see what he can teach me in terms of that. So there's plenty of things to do, plenty of ways to make money.
Mhm.
It's just whatever you feel interested in doing, and yeah. So maybe that'll probably be it. As of now, there's nothing real indefinite. I just know that I want to be a business owner, an entrepreneur myself. So
Yeah.
what about yourself? What do you feel like kind of pulls on your interest strings?
Um, I my major is intercultural peace building, and I don't know exactly what I want to do with it, but I know that I want to be doing something humanitarian
Yeah,
and international and my own business. So I don't know like how that'll all go together, but somehow it'll work out, I'm sure.
that's a win-win because not only are you going to be your own business owner, but you're helping the world. You're helping a subject group of people or demographics. Sorry, might I say? So it's a win-win. The Lord will help you because it's a good cause, and
Yeah.
I know that you could do it. So awesome. Big ups to you. Big ups to you for that. But I'll stop recording.